Either Brenay doesn't understand that a dependent means child, or she really does feel like he depends on her. Like she is the one who takes care of everything. He is her kid. Even at 28 being her husband, he is still a person who is dependent upon Brenay. Had sexual intercourse with Brenay's sister, Karen Kennard, in 2019 while Akira was pregnant, unbeknownst to Akira. Reading through these court documents, I was surprised. Korea be lying, Tim be lying, Brenay be lying, everybody just be lying on that side. However, with Devon, he telling us some good truths. And you know today is Tim's child support court date, so we gonna see if he gonna be able to pay that. And Brenay gonna tag along. She looked so pitiful yesterday on her Snapchat. I don't know why. But looking at her assets sheet, I said a deep fryer. Girl, Tim's PlayStation. Girl, and why is Tim being claimed as a dependent? Get it together. So we gonna go through some documents today. What's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the Just Case and Brand. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Brand. If you're new to the community, welcome on in. What we like to do down here is to get into people's business that ain't got nothing to do with us. But we don't do no doxing, we don't pull private information. We really try to stay away from even having children faces on here unless they mine. You know, that's what we do down here at the Just Case and Brand. If that sounds like your vibe, then please consider subscribing to the tribe. If you're already a member of the neighborhood, hey, I was reading the documents like, Korea, yo ugly ass been sitting up here acting like you little angel of the Lord. No, you ain't. And Tim, he got a problem bragging about him cheating. I think that he might bat for both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? He jump on one side, then he play soccer. He jump on the other side, then he play football. He jump on the other side, then he double dutch. You know, I think that he batting for both teams. We got a lot of stuff to get through, so let's go. Here is the paperwork for the alienation of affection case between Tim and Devon. Some things that stuck out to me was that Tim was employed as a social media influencer and a FedEx employee. So why would you quit such a good job knowing you have kids to take care of? If he would have kept that job as a FedEx employee, he would have been able to at least put the kids on his insurance and showed some sort of responsibility in child support court. Devon and Brenay were married since 2021. Brenay was a social media influencer, 2.9 million followers on TikTok. God, dog, she had a lot of followers everywhere for her to be flaunting around this affair. Sounds like Devon was a faithful and dutiful husband and provided a comfortable home environment for the wife. I do remember Brenay saying, my husband don't want me to work. My husband doesn't want me to take showers.
2 showers in. If you don't know backstory, I said this on YouTube, but my husband, since living with my husband, he pays the bills around this joker, okay? And he has complained before that he don't want me to take so many showers a day, especially because I'm home. I can see it. I respect it. I ain't paying the bills. Moving along. Now, like I said, if I don't go run that water in that shower, baby, I'm washing my tail up at the bowl. The sink. Yeah, I'm doing a quick little 1-2 because it's not 2 showers, but I wash up twice a day.
Okay. My husband doesn't want me to do this when Devon was providing for her. Same thing as Akira and Tim were saying. Sounds like Brenay and Devon were happy, and Devon was not aware of the romantic sexual relationship between Tim and Brenay. No matter what they say, you know, they keep trying to tell the audience and their viewers.
I actually like this question because one thing I'm going to say is everything that y'all see in here is not the way stuff actually went about. It is not. It was understanding. It was things going on months before anything came to the internet, but y'all only see like so much, and things are so fabricated. So like I said, the stuff that y'all see is not like, it ain't go down like that, and people know. I'm not going to say too much. I'm not about to get into nothing, but all I'm going to say is that everything that y'all see is not what it is at all. Like I said, months of understanding, months of other stuff going on, that everything was different. Everything was different. And then out of nowhere, once it get to, you know, people being in their feelings about whatever, months after, then here we go. It's this big, oh my gosh, like I'm telling you, it didn't go.
In the end of the message, she said, it was a test and y'all failed miserably. That's what she referring to. There was a conversation had between her and I, and also Tim. We all had a conversation about what's our next moves. She informed me, she told me that she wanted me to be with Tim because she knew that her marriage was over and they were done. The divorce was happening. And she said, I trust you, Brenay, and I want you to be with Tim because I know that my children will be safe with you because I trust you with my children. I trust that you will take care of Tim because I could not take care of him. His heart, his spiritually, emotionally, physically, all of these things, we've had conversations about that.
Wow, that's very magnanimous.
Pussy asshole. Pussy asshole.
Everybody knew and was okay with it. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. Tim's interference in the marriage involved wrongful and malicious acts that caused the genuine love and affection between Devon and his wife to be destroyed. Devon and Brenay separated February 9th, 2023. Just separated. Their divorce wasn't official, I don't think, until March of last year. So it looks like at all times, Tim knew that Devon and Brenay were married. Tim and Devon's wives formed a friendship because they are cousins, not past tense, not god brothers, are cousins. But Tim took advantage of the relationship. And Tim used that advantage that he had with having a close relationship with Devon to get close to Brenay. So Tim confessed to Devon numerous times that he had sexual intercourse with Brenay's sister, Karen Kennard, in 2019 while Akira was pregnant, unbeknownst to Akira.
No, I did not. Y'all can't be believing everything everybody says. So those are not my children. I'm not about to get no DNA test for somebody else's kids. And their daddy knows who he is.
Okay. You take a lot to take the test?
Who, me?
No, Korean.
For what?
Exactly. Our point. You proving it.
For what? A lot of take on who? On for what? There's two different situations.
So why did your sister, okay, so let me ask you this question. Your sister was mad and holding a grudge against Tim because you slept with Tim.
I don't know why. I'm not.
And so
I don't know why she held.
She wanted to forgive. She wanted to let that go, and then that's how she ended up, wanting it from the left, the front, and the back, and all that kind of stuff, So, but okay, Devon said it. That's what Tim said. Also, too, Ayana comes and she says the same thing. Why would two people be saying the same thing? And then also, too, Tim didn't want to get into them. He wanted to talk about everything else, but when it comes to you, that question with sleeping with you, we ain't gonna get into all that, bro.
Yep.
Two people telling the truth, one person telling a lie.
For other people, Azayla, why are you doing
I mean, it's okay if you slept with him. It's okay, girl.
Y'all keep asking me questions about Tim. That don't, in the court case, that don't got nothing to do with me. If Tim didn't want to answer a question about me, that don't got nothing to do with me.
Have you ever dated Tim in your younger days? Have you ever dated Tim in your younger days?
I said no, so what more do you want? Literally, what more do you want?
Who dated him first, you or Brenay?
I didn't have Tim at all. Brenay had Tim before Kira. That's all you can say, because I never had a relationship with him.
But he chose to have 2 babies with her. Oh, my bad, 3. And he chose to marry her. Oh, okay.
Well, that's just who. That don't got nothing to do with me. What that got to do with me? Is the question. I am not.
Because they stated that he has sexual encounter and intercourse with you in 2024. And I know Devon not lying when he said she did not, hold on, I'm talking. She did not want to hate him because he slept with her sister. He slept with Kayla. Okay, so he slept with Kayla.
He slept with Kayla.
These are he said, she said. This is out Devon's mouth. Did he show y'all that he said this? Did Akira show y'all? Did anybody show y'all?
Let me stop you right there because you keep saying what it means.
Was you there in 2019? Was you there in 2024? Y'all can't say what I did and didn't do. You can't tell me what I did.
Okay, first of all, let me say something because you keep saying, did he show? Mind you, your sister never showed anything. Just like your sister ain't never showed shit and she lost that damn case. So tread lightly.
Are we here for Deshaun or Tim?
They both your baby father, so we trying to see.
That's what you want to
Big Show want to talk.
Deshaun, if you want to have a DNA test, if you want to have a conversation, my phone is open. My social media is open. If you don't want to.
Now, why would he say this if this wasn't true? I could see Tim going up to Devon and being like, I know that you married to her sister, but let me tell you, boy, I don't even be trying to tell Kira nothing, but I've been out here just raw dogging her ass, boy. Hey, I be out the gym, she be out the gym, and then all of a sudden, we be up in that sauna room because we can't go to her mama's house because, her mama gonna, take issue with it, but yeah, I be digging her out every time I go in there. Kissing and telling. Pillow talking in the wrong direction, you dumbass. Tim acted like he was Brenay's social media manager to create even more opportunities to have secret moments with Brenay. So he was probably sitting up there, let me tell you how you're supposed to run your influence of social. Because I'm an influence of dick. So, Because I guarantee Tim can't even flirt right to get the draws. He just be trying to make stupid jokes and be like, man, come on, stop playing with me, bro. See, I didn't even read this part. Plaintiff's wife insisted defendant accompany her on sales calls, stating that she needed her sales manager to play with her. And I just said, Brenay was down at the house cooking meals for everybody, shooting videos together. Multiple social media videos were on her channels, on her platforms, along with the spouses. Everybody was having fun together. Devon was in the frame all the time. Devon was in the frame all the motherfucking time. Brenay began posting on social media featuring only Tim, often without Devon's knowledge. So Devon would be like, what was y'all doing here? Where were y'all going shopping at? I thought Tim had to go down to his job. Why is he off work with you?
I was weak in this store. Y'all go hear. I'm gonna leave in some audio so y'all can hear how weak I was. But that strawberry one smelled so good. And then I went to the perfume section. Y'all already know I had to re-up on some of my perfumes. And then I was just smelling them. I used to use Versace Break Crystal or whatever, but I don't know why I stopped using them. Maybe because I just ran out. I'm gonna get some more though. But yeah. What was I gonna say? We were just smelling stuff. So yeah, y'all. I don't know what else to say to y'all because y'all just gonna watch and just see what we doing. We just in here smelling stuff. And I just wanted to film because I haven't been filming. I haven't been posting. I just been MIA, okay? Things has been going on in my life. And you'll see when the time comes. But, what was I gonna say? I was weak, y'all. I couldn't stop laughing. But hear me. Just hear me when I tell you I was dying laughing. Oh, babe.
Yeah, say you don't know what to do. Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to get the beat.
Oh, babe.
And now in 2021, Tim initiated inappropriate conduct towards Brenay by lying down beside her in a compromising position. Brenay probably had that flat ass booty trying to be all up on him. And Tim like, hey, what you wanna do? He probably, what you trying to do, huh? What you trying to do?
I haven't done this since they stayed at the... Because I was staying there after my injury. I was staying there together. She was about to come to Wilson. But we were just staying there. Obviously I didn't work at the time. I was at school. So I remember one time I had, this on the air mattress sleep. By this time I carried the kids had already left. But it's 10 something. And she come in the room and literally lay on the bed next to me. I'm like, bro, what you doing? She woke me up and everything. I got up out there. Another time, she was, I don't know if she had took a shower, but she had got on the bed and back shot position, had arched back and everything, door wide open, had the towel wrapped around her, and she was like that on the bed. I'm like,
All right.
Brenay was seen twerking and shaking that ass on Tim in a bathroom located in Tim's marital home without Devon's knowledge or consent. Devon became aware of Tim's sexual affairs with Brenay in January 2024 from a video of Tim and Brenay in Tim's marital home. Now, I bet you Akira got that footage. She sent it out real quick and was like, tell me what you think about that. What should we do? What are we gonna do? Tim and Brenay exchanged multiple sexual videos and text messages. Tim and Brenay constantly flaunted their extramarital affair publicly on social media, showing flirtatious interactions with no regard or respect for their marriages. And they were sitting up there on live looking like two big old bean bags trying to be like, it's over, yo, it's over, bro. And she like, cause remember she wanted to stay at home and be an NFL player's wife. And now look. And Brenay was standing in that empty ass apartment being like, y'all little friend. And he back there.
I just want to say today is day one of packing this place up. Okay? I look like yesterday. Yeah. Just please. Okay.
Starting an emotional relationship with his wife and starting a sexual relationship with his wife, Brenay, at the time. Now, Devon has suffered the loss of his marriage, humiliation, financial loss, and severe emotional distress. About December 2023, Brenay said she wanted to spend time with Tim and his family for a holiday. And now this was during Christmas 2023. Tim and Brenay would sneak around the marital home whispering to each other. When both spouses inquired about what they was talking about, what they was in that corner, what they was looking at each other like, what they was texting each other, when they asked them, they were like, what? Y'all crazy. We sitting up here talking about the business. What y'all doing? Whole time they sitting up there being like, they don't know. And that is where their thrill was, being able to hurt people who were being good to them because they just found excitement in it. I don't know why. By January 2023, which was just a month later, that's when Brenay started saying she wanted a separation. Then January 6th, not only did they storm the Capitol, but Brenay and Tim did the unthinkable. They had sex where Devon could hear it without his consent, acting like they didn't.
And she asked me, how would you feel, hypothetically, how would you feel if me and Tim were to rekindle? And in that moment, I already knew, I'm like, because the night before, they was already talking about getting back together. So in that moment, I'm like, oh, I'll be happy for y'all. Not really meaning it, but it's like, I'm not about to sit there and force myself to try and fight for a relationship where you want to be with somebody else. To take it a step further, I started playing along with their game. She wanted to hit me with we get back home after Martin Luther King weekend, she hit me with she want to start bringing guys over. I'm like, nah, if you gonna be with him, you can bring him over. They do that. They sleep in the bed together or whatnot. She made it seem like she was gonna sleep with me, but nah, she slept with him.
But baby, out of everybody involved in this situation, everybody knew who Brenay was. So again, from my platform, everybody trying to eat off me.
The way that we know her now and the way that we know Devon now, I would say that the internet is siding with him. Remember, she kept on talking cold cash shit about him, and then look, he popped out as a model, and we could tell his life is improving dramatically. But hers, she's known as a mistress.
What made me get into modeling? Honestly, my uncle, he's a fashion show producer, so he kind of put me out there when it comes to like modeling and stuff. Like as soon as I started losing weight, he was like, you should try out for this fashion show. I went, tried out, and I made the show.
On January 11th, they had sex again, sleeping together in the bed again, and Devon didn't know. Now I know they say, they was just sleeping in the bed, but we know what sleeping in the bed means for them too. Next day, Tim must have put it down so good on Brenay's stank coochie ass. She was like, I'm ready for a divorce. Yeah, I'm ready because me and my man was sleeping in the bed that you bought me, and I'm ready to get out of here because me and my man are gonna have a wonderful life together, and like you in the way of me and my man. So me and my man would like to start me and my man's life. After that, she admitted that she wanted to rekindle her relationship with Tim, who slept with her sister, her twin sister, her blood sister. The Martin Luther King holiday came and went. Devon didn't know that they was having a romantic relationship or they was having a romantic getaway weekend. Then by February 8th, Brenay started staying in Tim's home. Devon was blindsided by everything that was going on because, again, that's his cousin. And he also wanted to work out his marriage. Devon missed work due to a family death, and Brenay visited Tim's home without consent from Devon to spend time with Tim. They had sexual intercourse without permission from Devon. From 2023 to the present, Tim engaged in sexual relationships with Brenay, Devon's ex-wife, on multiple occasions, including sex in the marital home while Devon was asleep. During the affair, Tim and Akira still did their thing as a family, tried to go and celebrate with the family, do holidays, basketball, baseball games together, family gatherings. Tim then abandoned his children, left the marital home, and moved in with Brenay.
24.
Yes.
So almost 2 years ago, you signed a lease and you identified him as your boyfriend.
So that is where the mix-up is. I signed my lease. I never put emergency contact down. Tim moved in with me, I would say around September, November, around that course of the time, fall-ish. And I put him down as my emergency contact because he was my boyfriend at the time. So yes.
In the fall of 23?
24. But
in January 24, according to Akira's attorney, you executed a lease identifying him as your boyfriend.
That was updated. That was not the first lease. I only could have a copy of the updated lease. So that's why he's named as my boyfriend, because at that time he became my boyfriend July 6th of 2024.
So in July, you went back and said, let me have that lease I signed in January.
No.
I want to fill in and put him as my boyfriend.
No, that's not how it worked. I needed an updated lease, right? So my first lease that I signed had no emergency contact on it, right? So I put him on the lease after he moved in with me. So around September, like I said, fall-ish, is when I added him on the lease as my boyfriend, not before. I signed my lease in January. There was no copy of that lease. They updated the lease because I needed to go to the leasing office. So that's why it's on the lease. But of course it was spun to that point.
And now Tim continues to have a relationship publicly with Brenay, saying, my wife, my wife, my wife. Tim is fully aware that Brenay Kennard is Devon's wife, or was at the time, unlawfully won her affections, and he alienated her emotions, her love, her care from Devon. That's what caused him to have such a heartbreak. They done displayed their affair publicly. They tried to humiliate Devon. And as a direct result of Tim sleeping with Brenay, Devon has had to see a lot of shit on social media that he just does not care to see. And he's had to get insulted on social media by Tim because Tim is so big and bad now that he has a platform and Devon is just playing it cool. Sugar tits ain't got no TikTok no more.
Y'all, I woke up this morning and my TikTok was banned. That's crazy. So I guess trolls, y'all won this one. But we're gonna be back though.
Devon feels like he's been deprived of a lot of things. At the end of the day, he need his money on time. Now Devon has gone to counseling. He's getting himself taken care of. His mental health is getting better. Devon has experienced extreme emotional distress because he has to watch these two big ass whales flop on screen together all the time, even if he doesn't want to. He also remembers the sexual intercourse that was happening between Tim and Brenay while everybody was still married at Tim's house, while Tim had his kids over there. And now based off of that alone, Devon want $150,000. You can make payments. Yeah, y'all can make some payments. Because Tim ass want to sit up there and be malicious, intentional, get close, be very sneaky like a serpent, like the snake ass nigga that he is. Tim was being rude, careless, reckless, got a pow pow.
Be her second time shooting off this. But I want y'all to come with us and enjoy the experience. Like really.
Trustful. That's true. I'll hold your hand, baby, baby. I'll take you. I'll hold your hand.
Together.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And this is all in an attempt to make Devon feel some type of way because he with big titty Brenay. Now this is where it gets crazy. Seems as though Brenay had made up a story about what was going on between her and Devon back at the house, and that's how she was able to get into Tim and Akira's house. Akira don't have no idea that they was having sex and having an affair. So out of the kindness of Akira's heart, she said, yeah, okay. Whole time Brenay lying on Devon, and he said, you ain't about to do that.
Let's clock that tea. He trying to act like he's spilling something and he not. And let's talk about the time where I was there for a whole week at their crib. And let's ask why I was there the whole week. Why, Brenay, how come you were there at someone else's house for a whole week? Oh, well, because Devon tried to buck up at me like he was going to hit me. Ooh, let's talk about that. He didn't do it not once, but he did it twice. Stop trying to play the victim, bro. Stop trying to play the victim like you really, when you love somebody so much. If you love me so much, why did you buck up at me like you was going to hit me? You ain't going to hit somebody that you love, Devon, correct? Why else did I leave for a week? Why else did I leave for a week, bro? Oh, okay.
Tim ain't never tell his wife about it. He ain't never tell Devon about it because he was embarrassed. Whole time their relationship is all over social media. Devon can't say anything about it because Brenay and Tim are having their own social media manager relationship, and though he has some sort of emotions about it, he can't tell her what to do now. Tim had access to Devon's home. He had keys to the house. He had a garage door opener so he can get up in the house. Tim even moved his drum set and game set into Devon and Brenay's house, and this is when he left his wife. On top of that, Tim has also moved into Brenay's house some bunk beds for the children, and he's currently helping pay some of the rent with Brenay. Devon was a very loving and supportive husband until Tim came out of nowhere and decided to have sex with Brenay and have a close ass personal relationship that was inappropriate with her, use confidential information shared between Tim and Devon to seduce Brenay. So Tim was picking up what Devon was telling him that Brenay liked and using it on Brenay's stupid ass, having sex with Brenay in the marital home, having sex on the couch, having sex in the garage, having sex in the room, having sex in the bathroom, having sex in the, well, not the closet, they too big. And they kept on posting and making content together. They continued to have Akira children over there and try to act like they was this big happy family, trying to make Akira and Devon feel bad about it, was taking trips, having several videos about them being in a relationship together. And in order for Tim to really leave his marital house, Brenay went ahead and provided housing for Tim. Now, during this time of them saying, okay, we want a divorce, they have to go through the separation period, right? So Devon is thinking maybe we still have hope or an opportunity. But Brenay is making it real clear. I'm going to withdraw from you emotionally so that you're not feeling like we're gonna work anything out, because I'm trying to be with my man. Now, this might be the only part I don't believe. Defendant was taking plaintiff's wife on outings and dates. Now, he was probably tagging along, but I don't think he was taking her out. But Tim didn't say anything about these outings. He didn't tell Devon none about that. He just disguised it as work and relationships and engagement. Because of all this, oh yeah, that really destroyed him. In conclusion, Devon would like $150,000 in compensatory damages. He'd like $150,000 in punitive damages. He'd also like $1,500,000 to recover from the criminal conversations that they was having together. So in all, he won a whole bunch of money from his ass. Now comes the defendant, Tim, old raggedy ass with no lawyer, saying, hey man, come on now. Let's dismiss this. No, brother, I know you're thinking that we, maybe had some sort of criminal conversations. You might be thinking to yourself, you were seeing stuff you wasn't seeing on them videos, but it's not enough sufficient evidence to prove that what happened. I ain't gonna pay you. You ain't gonna bother me and my wife, and let's get on out of here, huh? Now, that was back on February 3rd. By February 11th, attorney Robinetta said, no, go ahead and turn in those questions that we asked you so we can figure out what all you got going on so I can get my client their money, because we're not dismissing this. So we got enough evidence. We want to take this to court. You representing yourself, right? Come on down. Let's go. And he's supposed to be providing his bank statements too. Dang, they be taking so long to provide information, like they ain't gonna have to eventually turn it in or be held in contempt. Now, here is Akira and Brenay's court case of alienation of affection. Seems as though Brenay has finally went ahead and secured her some lawyers. Okay, that was a smart move. Should have did this way before, but and this is the certificate of service where Brenay's attorney requested to file a motion to claim exempt property. You would think when she was filing this motion to claim exempt property, she would have walked Brenay through what she should be listing, but it doesn't seem like she did based on the form. Now, either Brenay doesn't understand that a dependent means child, or she really does feel like he depends on her.
So apparently my wife's dependent. So go ahead and watch this video and let's turn me into a tax write-off success story.
Yo, live action.
Okay.
Live action.
Look, hold on. Let me unlock that phone. Let me stop for real. But it literally, I don't know why, but it must be a glitch in the system, but it literally says husband.
Earlier, you were saying I had 0 followers.
Literally. So, I don't know what's going on, how this works, baby. I don't know, but it was always there. All of it.
Yo, live action.
Well, guess what? If he had it in his bio, didn't have it in his bio, boo. Are you married?
Absolutely. Happily married.
Am I your wife?
Forever. Forever my wife.
Oh, okay. So,
you gonna forever be mine?
Period. So, it don't matter if he took it out his bio or not. But he didn't, though. I don't know if it was like a glitch in the system or something.
That's a genuine question. One thing I don't understand is, how are y'all going to tell people how they feel about other people? Or how y'all going to tell me where I want to be at long term? I got on my knee for a reason. You can't say I did that in the last situation I was in, because I didn't. So I'm not going to be nowhere I don't want to be. And that's facts. Trust me, I'm not. I don't care what y'all think, because like, y'all, this is the thing, y'all swear I'm this, homeless, all this other shit that y'all be talking about. And it's just like, show me how a blind man can see I don't want to be here.
This is the stuff that she wants to claim exempt? I wish to claim my interest in the following motor vehicle exempt. Kia Sorento 2025 from Capital One. Amount of liens, amount owed, $39,112.03. She makes $25,000 to $30,000 a month. Why would she go and get a car like this? Why wouldn't she cash something out? Even an older Jeep probably would have been cheaper than buying this Kia. Oh, because she's obsessed. Sorry. Items of personal property claimed. Perfume, $1,200. You spend $1,200 on perfume per day? Ain't that a damn shame? Jewelry, $650 because the shit's fake. Utility shelves, $175. 3 large mirrors, $350. These are some more items. Sony ZV-1 camera, $650. Okay, she has been coming online continuously saying, I got to get a new camera. I got to get a new camera. We actually going to get 2 cameras because I'm not sure why she doesn't understand. You could use your iPhone and other software to create content. I tell y'all all the time, this is an iPhone 11. This is an actual professional DSLR that does not even work with my programs. So I bought it for nothing. I'm about to pawn it, get my money back. You know what I'm saying? The point is, if you're going to let something as simple as a tool stop you from creating content when you make a lot of money, then you're probably not cut out for this game. Then if you have this Sony camera, you could absolutely be making content just like that. That mug is new. You hear me? And then the Bible, $150. Girl, you don't even pay tithes. Shut up. She ain't got no IRA accounts, no Roth accounts. She don't got no retirement plans. Oh my gosh, girl. All right now. I wish to claim college savings, blah, blah, blah. At least $25,000. No college saving plans for the children that she calls my babies. No savings plan for her nephews or her 2 nieces. Oh, wow. Addendum for personal property number 6. She said, hold up. I got more to add on. I don't want you to take my bed in the master bedroom because that's at least $600. You cannot take none of our TVs because collectively they $450. You can't take our iPad because that's $100. So overall, for that first exemption number 6, that's at least $49.50. Now, for my husband, who's also my dependent, who's also my child, we ain't doing no weird shit. He's just, lazy. His desk, $50. His PS5, $300. His monitor, $75. His futon, $80. His air fryer, $75. His deep freezer, $150. So please do not take $730 worth of assets from my baby. Now we're getting into her personal property. They got a desk for $100, a vanity for $120, wedding ring $350.
Babe, just take a break. It's all right.
Be quiet.
Okay. Like, how am I still gonna wear these rings?
Literally.
Hey, it's all right. Okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be good about it.
Why I thought that was old boy's daggone brother.
You'll be.
Oh, no wonder why she be switching that shit out. Not that the wedding ring has to be expensive, but she be acting like she got on a $12,000 ring, don't she? Jewelry, $650. Household furniture and decorative items, $500. Y'all can't take my table up out of here. Also an air fryer, a deep freezer, a griddle, kitchen items. Don't take it, please. It's all I got for $49.20. That's it. Attorney Robinetta said, that's cute. I've been telling you. Stop it, ain't I? Stop it. This is Akira's response to Brenay saying, listen, can I claim some stuff exempt? And can I also, just get some help on this? Because it's a lot going on right now. And I just don't know if I have everything, like the money and stuff. Because I just wish people would give me grace.
I just wish that people gave me enough grace, especially without knowing me.
Because Attorney Robinetta said, didn't you say up in that interview for WRAL?
She gave her consent. She said it was okay.
And no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
And you had that little smug look on your face. You remember? You know how you be in and out of town with your man, backing that thing up, just going to hot spots to eat and walking around. Oh, do you remember that? Including but not limited to when you took your ass down to the Tamron Hall show and Dr. Phil show, because Dr. Phil was really the one that got in your ass. Tamron Hall was just like, oh, really? Do you remember that? Brenay ass done been to New York fishing, bought fishing poles, fishing rods, hairlines, dreadlock extensions, her new wig, and you telling me you want emotional what? Oh, shit. Attorney Robinetta said, must I remind your ass, you get paid through multiple platforms, okay? You got the money. You get paid a whole bunch of it. $25,000 some months, $35,000 other months, $10,000. You got money coming in from all sources. So stop acting like you so damn broke. And this is what they ask in the courts. Listen, keep everything in place. We not about to give her ass an appeal. We ain't about to let her do all this exemption shit. We ain't about to let her try and go through counseling to see if she's ready to go ahead and take on this case. No, just tell her that she got to pay her money or start garnishing her checks. And if for any reason she want to keep on acting like she ain't doing what I'm saying she doing in this declaration, in this paperwork, judge, I got some evidence for you. Sure look like they got a little money to me. They can go on into the store and buy some snacks when they was on that trip. Look at Tim standing. And another one. Here is Tim and Brenay in Dallas, Texas. Here they are at the airport when they were headed to that Tamron Hall show. She's so big, her pants can't even go all the way down. And I'm a tall girly, 5'8", baby. I always try to get the long ass jeans that are gonna damn near drag underneath my feet. Oh, here they are. WRAL. When she said, "You'll never see it." Oh, here's her birthday trip. Oh, Brenay getting ready for a cabin trip. Remember, this was when she thought she was gonna get that Lilo and Stitch cake, or just a Stitch cake. So she was gonna be like, "Oh my God, you got a cake for me? I did not even know, even though I gave you a hint." Oh, look at you getting your nails and toes done, but you ain't got the money to pay nothing on nothing. But you're going to get your nails and toes done. Tim is very happy spending Brenay's money, and she like, he is. He's probably gonna let me, I don't know, do some crazy stuff to him tonight. SEX, because I'm a friggin' Christian, bitch. Fuck you. She be forcing that motherfucking stuff. I'm so happy. Ouch. Here she is on the Dr. Phil show, talking about their love. I can honestly say yes, he is elected. Brenay, if you're reading this, I know you thought that copyright strike was gonna work, but it didn't. Tim's court information has been updated. Looks like he's going to have to take some sort of classes for gun training. He'll probably have to do some sort of community service, and he has to discard of his weapon. So the videos I was playing earlier was from last year in October 2025. Don't know why he had decided to take that same pistol up into the courthouse after practicing at the gun range and having it on video, but I guess thinking the internet doesn't remember. And now look at the outcome. There may have been some things I got wrong in those court documents, and I'm sure there will be comments like, "Jess, this means that means that." I ain't no damn lawyer. I'm a content creator. I just found it interesting as I was reading through them. I'm like, oh, there's some stuff y'all ain't saying again. And when push comes to shove, they're going to have to pay for the consequences of their actions. I know they're trying so hard to get out of this, trying to be like, "Hey, y'all, just forget about it. We didn't mean it." But no, you owe. I always say I feel like this should be a learning lesson for Brenay and Tim. You can't go around messing with people's hearts like this and their feelings like this. Luckily, they still have their lives, because the wrong motherfucker would have shot Tim. And we're coming up into the weekend. How do you think their weekend is going to go? You think Brenay's going to act overly happy, or are we going to see a droopy face because Tim doesn't get his way in court today? I have been the Just Case and Brand. I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in. Please make sure you like the video, have your notification bell turned on so you catch me each and every single time I'm here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.